Alright, I'm the I didn't think I'd make another video, but it was, oh, I'm running out of content! I'm actually not running out of content, but it's like, I record anyway. So, my Keqing. This build hasn't been changed in 5 years. It's to retro attack. But now, I do need the new artifacts. Because now I remember it's like, searched up like 3 years ago on what to build Keqing with. I'm now supposed to build Thundering Fury when they added Dendro. Remember when they added Dendro? Because of Aggravate. So it's like, oh, okay, I'll do that. I didn't do that. So now for Dendro, I have Tollway built. I haven't built Nahidia. I have their weapon and everything. I haven't, because building characters from too painful. Like, I got Estaffer in theirs. I haven't uploaded the video yet where I did their like character story. Only the part 1 when they release, and then I missed the deadline for like, the bonus rewards, so I didn't even return to it. But in case, and in that video I did pull and get them and their weapon pretty easily, actually, I think. So I was like, okay, and then I just didn't even build them because it's too painful to build characters in this game. Because now this is the live demonstration of artifact domain farms. So here's my team going into the domain for Keqing artifacts. And my dual wick with my refinement free wolf stripe stone C4. That is, I'm too lazy. It's just so painful to do these. Like, who to sit here and just do domains constantly? I hate this. Modern MiHoYo games are just so bad. I mean, I remember when I was younger playing Honkai Impact first, like, oh yeah, yeah. And now I'm an adult. And it's like, oh, you modern me like for Honkai Star Rail, I can auto battle and do something. I still have to return and press the button. I'd be exercising. It's like, oh, it's auto's done. I'm gonna press do it again every like minute or so. It's repetitive. But for ZZZ and Genshin, it's atrocious to grind. I hate it. It's absolutely horrible. Where are my stip tickets? Dragalia did this so much better years ago. And look at where Dragalia is now. Thank you, Psy Dames, you pieces of shit. And then they're doing so much success with Uma Musume, Aden, and Drobel. It was already top of charts in JP. Now with Drobel, it's doing fine. It's like, damn, they never won. Dragalia, World Flipper, they was keep shutting down. Uma Musume, that somehow stops making money, or it's like, oh, we're finished the story, let's shut it down permanently, no offline mode, fuck you. They're probably gonna do that if it stops making money or they finish what they set out to do with the game. Game preservation's a real thing, you know. But Dawei, of course, hates game preservation. Look at GZZ or Dundros Z. GG. Yeah, that's the right acronym, right? Okay, so I'll be honest here. I don't use Xingqiu and Bennett. So I remember they're supposed to be pretty good, but I never actually use them. Like, I don't use them often. So I don't need optimal play for them. So when we see my Xingqiu build, Sacrifice Refinement 2. I haven't got. That's all I have for Sacrifice Sword. I have no more refinements. Huh? Wait, is that the same sword? Wait, is that it? Did I actually do another one? No, I don't. Why is it telling me it's level 1 then? I don't have another one. I only have that R2, alright? Artifacts. I have Severed Fate. I hated farming this domain. This was horrible. I felt like trash. It took me years. I want to use this die like maybe like 5 times total since I've built him years ago. That's how I actually play this game. So I have my Venti. I got them during the first banner during Windbloom. They were on my main team for a long time, alright? Got the Stringwist. Don't tell me this is right. No, thanks for doing for Elma the Master or something. I just don't get EM. I gave up a long time. Tazu was level 17. I've been using him for years, alright? The Wanderer's Tettle. Yeah. I don't like this one bit. Talents. Wins round owed. What was 6 Skyward Sonnet? Of course, no dupes. I did see 6 Bennett. I know, as like people saying, no, don't do that. Physical teams. Like, I don't use Bennett anyway. But why not? And I can't. The artifact domain or the domains are the same, just stat bad to play. I feel like.
有大家在身边，彩雨流红。
Alright, screw you. You're taking the ultimate.
别想逃开哦。
Okay, I think I should put Kazuha instead of Venti. I thought Venti would have been better for like the drooping. I think Kazuha would be better. But that's probably what would find that artifact. Okay, so can 3 times the reward. I just use the fragile resin? Wait, really? I can just do that? I remember so many of like the temporary ones always expires. Like I don't my inventory. It's like, oh, your temporary resin expired. But from the teapot, I was like, oh, I didn't farm it then. I'd never want to farm it then. Okay, so this is better. Only 3 times though. Only 3 times. Really? Really? Only 3 times. Okay, 10. At least just complete it once and just spend whatever you have to keep like getting rewards. That would have been better. All right. Okay, let me get over here. Oh no! The walk on. No, I messed up. Like I do need the better. I need like the other dual wick artifact, the thing with the still damage one instead of the reaction one. Get the Rant. Oh, this is horrible damage. Okay. I don't think I have the other one in here. Okay, come on, stop running around. Is that one dead yet? No, it's not. There though. Hey, you over there. Screw you, man. Hey, where's my rain swords? There they are. Oh, I lost the infusion. No, don't hit that. No, don't hit that one. Oh man, I hate having to farm like crit stuff. Look at my crit, 54, 138. Alright, it's not too good. It's like, look at crit damage. We're at 9 crit rate. Power damage bonus, I got 7 crit damage. 13, 6.2. 7 crit rate. 13 crit damage. Oh no. It's... This game, how's this game went for so long without these major quality of life stuff for artifacts? Even Honkai Star was like, oh, you can reroll artifacts now. Oh, you need a super expensive resource that you only get from like very special events or paying. Wow, I remember one limited 5-star unit is the same price as 2 of those. And from that weird shop. It's insane how it's like there's no kickback at all against Mihoyo at all. It's insane. I don't know to just keep saying that, but I honestly think it's insane how it's been this long and people just contempt with this. Really. What the? No. Okay, at least I still use it. Alright. Oh, I left the water. Okay, vaporize reaction, no. You know, I usually have something on in the background, but I don't have anything on right now, so okay, I'll retort. It's like, oh, I'm retorting now. You like artifact domains? Yes. No. I don't know. I hate artifact domains. Ugh, no. What am I even doing here? You know, I only did 2 golds? Really? I spent fragile resin for that, right? So I wanted to hear because I was doing like this, like oh, bring your teams. Like, oh, okay, I'll bring Keqing and try the things. Like, oh, I don't have the right artifacts. Like, look how much stuff I have. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. There's above. Oh yeah, here's the quest I didn't do. Okay, moving to still on my sources I haven't done. You can tell when I stopped playing the game. You can tell when I stopped playing the game. All right. Look at all this. We added new hangouts. Where? I just don't have the prerequisites. Oh. Yeah, the only ones I did was Eugen and Diona's. I did half of Bennett's, but I think I got lost midway through. I didn't know what to do. Maybe I'll try it then. I didn't finish Seiyu's just because I just felt worn out from it. It was like, oh, forest again. Go to the forest. Go to the forest. I didn't train these after this many years, really? Alright. Hey, it was just better than that stealth sequence in the Onas. That was horrible. Do people even do those anymore? They don't make any new ones. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now go for this.
别想逃开哦，该行动了。
I did it the other one. No. Did it the other. Now they're in. Now they're in. Now they're in. Oh, Bennett.
在
Bennett.
身边，让我们就不会痛。
Okay, now get them both. This one now. 31 damage. Less than 5,000 on the hit. Damn, the trit's bad. The trit is bad right now. Holy heck. Come on, 3 times the rewards. Stop spamming me. Give me my 6 those SSRs. I use promo code HERO 888. Actually, does this even count for this? Reward code. Undo that. Does this even count for my dailies at all? Like, I have to spend resin, right? This doesn't count for spending resin, does it? Oh, it does. It does. All right. Oh, there's Nadawan intermissions. When did they add that? Probably with the Nadawan. Why'd I even say that? This is making me look foolish now. It's like, when they add Nadawan intermissions. Oh, with Nadawan. Remember Nadawan? Okay, yeah, that was horrible, alright? That really sucked. I have the same problem with, remember that theme called Woofering Waves? I don't know what happened to it. I literally just uninstalled it, like, last week after not playing for so long. Because of the Grey Raven people, which I dropped Grey Raven after a day when it came to Global. You wanna know, funny story behind that, I won't say now, but... Yeah, I think my big problem with Woofering Waves was the actual main story and main character. There's this... No, I just didn't like, I was like, everything went back to main character, like, oh yeah, this is what they do in Genshin that I didn't like. It's like, oh yeah, the main character is everything now. I was like, at least, I mean, how do I say it? So, you know Dragalia lost with the Yuden, right? Where it's like, you have to name him, your account name is the character name. Like, oh, that's weird, alright. And then it resulted in no one ever calling him by his actual name. They did the same thing like these two names, like, the main character has a name at least in Genshin. Like, I'm pretty sure Aether is the canon one, but there's also the other one's like, okay, call him by their name. It's like, no, we'll do your account so you call you by a shitty nickname. It's like, wow, that's rude as heck. The main character doesn't even get called by his real name ever. Okay, that's fake, that's cheating. That is cheating. Venti, shoot this piece of shit. 3,000. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Actually, yeah, screw you, man, screw you. Where are you? Where are you? I was trying to get in the wind dust. Screw you. Damn. 17,000 damage. Alright. So what other live services to complain about? Yeah, it's like they never talk about the runes. They always want to be like, oh yeah, it'll be your like actual account name or username is the main. Just like, no, what? Why? Why they do it like that? The main character is a character, right? Should they at least be their own character instead of them always trying to put the self-insert shit in? It's horrible. That's why I started making every self-insert Alan Wake. Or I just like make it like a random name. Like I know I played the same called Mori Men. It's like, oh, you have to make a character. Alright. I selected what was it? Opposite gender, and I chose random names. Like it's its own character now. Wow. Yeah, I just forget about they're supposed to be their own like the self-interest, like they're their own character. And then now it's like, oh, I should have made it Alan Wake. It'd been so much more funnier. But yeah, I remember like I played Grey Raven for like 1 day. I returned. I swapped the guy's name to Alan Wake. I played like one stage of events. Like holy shit, it's so good being Alan Wake. Then I uninstalled those 20-something gigabytes on my phone. Yeah, I don't think because if I do play it on PC, it goes to the C drive. I don't have any space left in that. All right, so yeah, not cool. Oh yeah, I was going to make some, like, diversify my content. I was going to talk about, food now and also Lego reviews. Toy review channel never, but I think it'd be fun if I talked about I bought this Lego stuff from the dollar store. And I just really want to complain about it real quick. All right. It may sound petty to play into a Lego set I bought for $5 at the dollar store, but I think it deserves some criticism for just my issues with it. And $5 is a lot of money, alright? Oh, come on, Venti.
知识成景，别想逃开。
Okay. 1, 2, 3, where are you? 31 damage, 31,000 damage. All right. Do I have enough artifacts now for Keqing? Keqing? How do you ever say their name? I've been Keqing main since game launched, first 5. So I was like, okay, I'll just main them then. It's like, now it's like, oh, how do I ever say their name? Keqing? I don't know. All right, now let me check. Yes, I did buy the stand. Yes, I bought Welcome Moon, so I did the stand. The only stand I bought. Let's check the shop real quick. What shop? The wishes? How many pulls do I even have? I have about 1 10 pull. Wow, that's bad. If no character outfits, let me see. Yeah, I bought that one. I got all the free ones. I didn't buy any of the paid ones, no. I know I saw gameplay of the Duelic one, and the chain effects for the still are very annoying. I don't know who would use it with those annoying chain effects. This was like, oh, this is flashback outfits. Like, yeah, but the chain effects. What were they thinking? Do I have to do a 10 pull? Okay, I don't have any of these. Okay, I'll do a 10 pull so I can get more of those, alright? This is supposed to be burn teams. This one is just... I did not like this Archon. They designed this shit too. It's like, wow, it's like a horrible motorcycle vest thing. Don't even like fully commit to design. Like sunglasses, like, no. Alright, so this is supposed to be burn teams? Alright. Single temple, I don't really care. Tiara, alright. And now I should be able to buy the Intertwined Fate. Let's buy the standard. Do I have enough standard pulls? 4 standard, alright. No, so it's one more run, then I'm gonna check what my resources are. Oh, we actually did this, that new character in verse 99, what is it called? Tipperina. But the thing is, I rolled for getting this Assassin's Creed to Wab. So I spent 50 pulls. Alright, I did the J dupe. 40 pulls in, it's like, oh shit, there's a Lab, I forgot. I always said 40 pulls for a J dupe. And then later I was like, okay, I'll do one more 10 pull, and then I got Tipperina in that 10 pull. It was like, okay, 50 pulls, J and Tipperina, alright. I need 80 pulls for each banner for the guaranteed for the Assassin's Creed Lab. So I just need to start farming and doing endgame content now. I always forget about endgame content in verse 999. I always forget about it. So I have to walk out to the tree every time. Come on, do it, run to the tree. Alright. So what's the point of having those like other moon things now? Just keep spending free. I just run out of my fragile resins. Alright. Press continue times and I'll look at what I have for Keqing. Then I'll check. Do I have enough? Alright. Also, I should probably start farming for more since I pre-registered, alright? So I've been playing this game for a long time. So I remember that Bizo in like first temple was like, oh sure, I'll go for Bizo. First temple was like, oh. What am I gonna do with Baizu? Alright, what am I gonna do with... He's... So, like, from his trial, I did story. I do not like his gameplay at all, alright? Higanari, didn't he, like... Was he, like, racist on Twitter? Or they droomed some kids? I don't know. Which one was it? I know Oz droomed kids and got replaced. Yeah, I did want to build, when will I build Tartaglia, actually? I remember, like, during that patch, I went... 30 pulls, dot Hu Tao. Next 30 pulls, dot Tartaglia. Is like, oh, it up both the banner characters. That was pretty easy. Oh yeah, Verescent Hunt. I never bought battle passes in this game. It's like I look at my pay history for Dacha games. I was like, okay, Genshin Impact. What the fuck? I don't even like the game, but I spent that much. It's like Honkai. Oh, $30 for Mobius. Okay. Reverse 999, 2 battle passes, Limbus Company. I just bought all the battle passes, that's it. Damn. I think it might have been better if I never bought anything in these games. I was always a free-to-play when I was young. Alright, and it's like, oh, I spent this much. I do think I'm still free-to-play in Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ, because I do not want to support MiHoYo's actions. I haven't spent money on these games in years for a reason. Ever since the shutdown of GZZ, Dundro Z, I don't know if you... Yeah, apparently there is a way to play the Chinese server, but it's too much work for me, so I just play the JP server once in a while. I have 2 videos sitting for the Fate to Lab and that. What the fuck was it? I forgot they have a tail. That's weird. Alright, where's Keqing? I keep getting sidetracked. Alright, Keqing. I have this set on them. Oh yeah, it's doing that. Okay. Attack percentage. Alright, so I just need to make sure that 4 pieces. So this has crit rate. Do I have crit rate? No, okay. Over on here. Crit damage. Alright. Okay, so wait, elemental math. No, I need crit rate apparently. Alright. A crit damage? Okay, I do have. No, Tetrafract the artifact like in Honkai Star Rail with the specified stat. No, that would be good. Crit damage, crit rate. Oh, I don't have one with both. So, yeah, at least in Honkai Star Rail you can. It does it because of these random resources. I never know how I got those resources. I just ended up with them on my account. It's like, oh, I have these resources for artifacts? Sure. Let me spend them. And always get bad luck whenever I do that. And I just stick with them out of like pure spite. It's not good. Not good. Except for the artifact system should have been reworked long ago. There needs to be protests about this, just like for game preservation. No one's taking any action affecting like the actual wallets of the companies, so they keep getting away with it. But you probably can't hear me over all of their like screaming and pain. But they're Patui. They don't have human rights, or at least I mean they're basically like a multinational terrorists. Yeah, you shouldn't worry when they're streaming. All right, but. Yeah, oh, it's making me. I was playing that raid World War II games, like, oh yeah, they're just Nazis. They don't matter. As I was just murdering them, or robbing a train. It's like, yeah, dehumanizing monsters is fine. If they're trying to kill you, they're like, go around murdering atrocities. Oh yeah, they don't have any rights. Just murder them outright. Yeah, they don't matter. YouTube won't shadow ban me because I think they shadow banned me after I talked about like the collective shout stuff going on. Like I did my deal drifting thing and I talked about it. I think they shadow banned me for it. Because here's the thing. Okay, yeah, these adult games are disgusting, yes, but they did like a widespread purge of like video games. Like ever since, because I would do play like these live service ones, like gacha games. It's like they always shut down. It's like I'm a big game preservationist, so I started games en masse being deleted, delisted. It's like, okay, no, I don't care what the game is about. They're just attacking game preservation. I can't stand for that from a moral standpoint. All right. Now I will admit, I do have some adult games. I have like the 2 Type Moon ones, like Tsuki Hime and Fate. I haven't played them yet. I played like 20 minutes of Tsuki Hime for like, it's a visual novel. It's pretty boring. I mean, I might record it, but I suppose I have to make sure I censor the adult content. I'll probably still read it just because I remember someone on YouTube actually uploaded like the Fate series with the adult content on YouTube, so never got taken down. I remember laughing about that. But I remember from what I've heard, they're pretty phoned in because the adult content's just there to make sales. All right, if there's point in it, it sells more. For like back when Type Moon was very small, so like okay, you got the money, but now it's modern day. The Type Moon is enough of a name to not need to shovel in battery-ridden porn for a visual novel. But if you don't know this channel, I did play Black Souls. Says when I switched up on Limbus, I was like, people always mentioned Black Souls. Like, don't trust the weak. Holy shit! I was like, what the fuck is Black Souls? Searched it up, and it was like, oh, RPG Maker, weird adult. And I was like, I'll try it. Like I downloaded demos from the outside. I was like, Okay, first theme, the demo sucked, but the second theme, I actually really liked the demo. Like having to fight those 4 bosses in the city, I actually really liked that. So it's like, okay, so I got torrents for, okay, yeah, I pirated Black Souls, alright? I pirated all 4 of the old games I own. That I'm willing to say, but I pirated Black Souls, well, there's no legal way to get those type moon games, but yeah. But here's the thing with Black Souls, it's too painful to make videos on. It takes too long to export it. Oh, Dual X on low how, but so I remember I recorded like an hour long. I only recorded 7 parts of the game so far, and I just haven't touched it since this is how long it takes. Also, it might shadow ban my YouTube too. Like, I don't want to be shadow banned for some RPG Maker game when I'm not even at the good game. Black Souls 1 so far has been pretty boring. Even I got like the FOrtnite squad, so yeah, #1 victory royale over the Black Trial. It's like, wait, no, I'm at a moral standpoint. It's like, okay, I killed the Black Trial guy, but I really want to buy his special soul. So I have like 2 saves. Like, I'm deciding, do I team with my save where I killed the Black Trial, like die in the city? Or do I go back and farm and buy his soul first and then quickly kill him again? Alright. It's actually has like a moral standpoint. It's like, okay, I really want to get the soul, but also I really do not want to fight him against. It's too boring. It's like, okay, I spent like 1 turn building up and I killed him in 1 shot. I don't want to do that again. It's just pretty lazy for me. Since I do plan on playing like the Toho games again. So I did play Toho games before on my virtual machine, but I don't have a virtual machine anymore. I deleted both my virtual machines by Windows 10 and Linux Mint. So, but now it's like, okay, Windows 10 virtual machine. I'm gonna try it out. So they're shutting down Windows, or they're stopping support for Windows 10. So no more security updates. Enjoy your viruses. Thank you for supporting Microsoft as a buyout Activision. We're increasing. They have too much stuff in the gaming sphere already. What is like the what is it, like FTC? I think it's called like whatever, like the bureau. It's an American company. So whatever the American company is for actually like competitive fairness, what are they doing? They are corrupt right now, I guess. Because they're letting all these big deals slide from like these multi-billion-dollar companies, like billion-dollar mergers. These should not be happening. These companies can sit on their own. They have too much market share when they're just combined and bought out by each other. It's insane what they're getting away with. I don't know what's going on in America right now, but shit, you guys fucking suck when it comes to market fairness. I've never heard it's like late stage capitalism. To bring it back to good capitalism, I mean, I'm not one of those filthy communists. I like capital. I like owning shit. I really like owning shit, so I'm a big fan of capitalism. But right now, they own too much shit, you know? If that makes any sense. It's insane. They'll all be broken down. We'll get back to good capitalism. I've been ranting here for like half an hour. I'll do those. I'll do like that talent domain afterward. No one's gonna watch this, alright? Like my latest video, one person watched it for 2 minutes, alright? No one wants to see Clara fight robot monkeys, confirmed, alright? So, I still don't know how this algorithm stuff works. I don't know how that magical girl video got 1,000 views. And that's my highest viewed Bible reading, alright? Which, yes, my thing on YouTube now is reading the Bible while playing Limbus Company. I don't know how this happened, alright? Ever since I read it for the anniversary of Jesus Christ's death, like this year, like every week or so, it's like, alright, new week, or it's like Mirror Dungeon, weekly reset, time to read the Bible. I'm just waiting for achievements to drop in Limbus right now for the Mirror Dungeon. So I don't want to play too much, but I'm on the 3rd retelling of Jesus Christ, alright? I'm not religious, but before I just went like, oh yeah, I just read it, but now I'm actually just sort of insulting parts that are like messed up. Because if you don't know Jesus' character, he is like an extreme, like, what do you call, like self control sort of that. How do you say it? It's like you know, it's like making sure, like discipline, I guess. So, I mean, for example, in the first retelling, he says, for example, if you're a married man looking at another woman sinfully, bulge out your eyes. So you're not tainted in heaven. Like that sort of thing. But Jesus Christ is extreme, alright? He's all about making sure you are prepared for heaven. But at the same time, if you follow his teachings, you neglect yourself on the mortal plane. Like where you are living right now. It's something I just cannot see eye to eye with. Because I never was a religious person. Because I was like, oh, my entire existence is all dictated by some die in the sky. It's like, oh, I don't like that. But I do have family members, like I know people who are religious. So it's like, okay, so of course I have my personal grievances with religion, but I'm not gonna go out and just attack the people who follow. It's like, okay, they follow that, I don't. It's like, okay, yeah. But we just don't have to talk about religion. But in case of religion ever is brought up with my family or something, it's like, okay, yeah, I know my Jesus Christ knowledge. What would Jesus do in this situation? I know what Jesus would do. I quote Jesus. Okay, so my humor has done way worse since I read the Bible. Where like, one time just bring up Jesus Christ. Like, holy shit, it's Jesus Christ. I know what Jesus would do in this. I read the Bible. I know his teachings. I know his parables. He's saying, you can use some Jesus Christ's teachings without like strictly like, oh yeah, it's all for heaven, all follow God stuff. Like each retelling does the different and different versions of Jesus. But at the tour, you can take Jesus' words, even if you're not religious, and still gain some value out of them. So I do think it is worth reading the Bible if you're not religious. Just make sure it's like, okay, don't agree with it, that's fine. I don't. I think there's too much of focus on heaven itself that people neglect themselves on the worldly plane. That's how weird I say it. Of course, sometimes it's mostly about sinners, like, oh yeah, the rich, they can't give up their possessions, help the poor. Like, giving possessions to the poor, they have their own possessions. Says Jesus Christ, if you want to follow him, you have to sell all your... Remember, this is years, this is like in the archaic times. This wouldn't pass these days, like with modern days. You can't pull off a Jesus disciple in these modern days. That involves selling everything and living with them city to city, living off the goodwill of others. Alright? So you can't pull that off these days, I believe. Maybe if there's like a less developed place you could, but yeah, I don't think you could pull off being a disciple of Jesus Christ these days. I remember in like the previous so I'm on the third retelling. In the second retelling, Jesus had 94 disciples he sent out right before he died to spread the good news. I don't know if that includes his original 12, and the one that betrayed him. What was his name? Judas. But I think that's him. But yeah, so even in that time, he only was able to get that many people to just give up all their possessions, abandon their family and friends. Remember, they say if you want to get to heaven, you must not go against your parents. All right, but by leaving all your family and friends, you technically go against your parents. You're supposed to leave your wife, your friends, your kids, your parents, and then devote everything. Pick up your cross and follow Jesus. But that's like what do you call it? Hyperbole? Whatever you call it. It's like, okay, but you just went into your parents, which goes against the scriptures. You're not going to heaven. And on a technical level, you're supposed to follow everything, but very few people follow everything in the thing get to heaven anyway. It's like very specific stuff. And it's like, oh, follow Jesus? You technically went into your parents if they were still around. Like, okay, that's like, you're not going to heaven with that, but also you follow Jesus. So it's like, what? There's like, not everything Jesus says probably needs to be followed to get into heaven. Particular standpoint, but he does just spout good news about what to do. It's something like to probably make people act better. But he's saying, if you need the fear of death and being sent to heaven or hell to be a better person, you're already a bad person, I feel like. And it's like, you need the existential dread of being sent to hell, whipping, the gnashing of the teeth, endless torment. Like they said in one of Jesus' parables, that the guy who went to hell was in endless torment. It's like, oh, Jesus put me over there with the poor beggar who died outside my house. I didn't want to help him. It's like, oh, no, enjoy your endless suffering. Well, yeah, he deserved it. He was a rich man in his house. There's a guy outside his house like very poor, who ended up dying, and he just didn't want to give any help to him at all, despite his vast resources. But so that was a parable. That's a parable. It's not a real example, but it's an example of the types of people that will not make it into heaven. The people who did make heaven was that guy on the street who died. I'm talking about the Bible now, and my personal opinions on the Bible. Okay, hopefully no one's offended about this. Your religious stuff should be just yours. You should not be forced on others. Okay, I think it's a big wormhole here, but there shouldn't be religious children's television, alright? I don't know about VeggieTales. I have the Jonah, a VeggieTales movie here. I don't know if to read the Old Testament. I think I have to read the Old Testament for that. And Charlie Church Mouse, Uri Elementary. I turned that to work. It's for older Windows. It's very old. But I feel like it's a bit of an indoctrination. It's like, oh yeah, as a kid, you don't learn. Like, I know in Canada, there is, like, Christian schools. That's not right at all. Like, it's fine to have, like, a religion thing if you're religious, but having kids, like, at a very young age, being, like, basically having forced to learn a certain religion is messed up, I feel like. I mean, I'm lucky. It's like, one of my parents is religious, but they just assumed I was a Christian. And then, so that's why I have Christian stuff up there, like the movies and stuff. But I wasn't forced to learn any of it. I don't even know if they read the Bible or not ever before. If there's a Christian in name or something. I don't know. But I wasn't religious. I'm reading the Bible. I gave it a fair shot. Not my type of thing. Alright, so I'm still not religious. Does that make me an atheist? Because I don't believe any of this God or heaven stuff. But I still respect... I believe Jesus was real. But do I think he took loaves of bread and 2 fish and fed 5,000 people? Okay, remember, the Bible is quite sexist. Women and children weren't counted as the people. Only adult men were. So Jesus did praise children. Like, also the faith of thou we women. But women are pretty oppressed in the Bible, from what I read in the New Testament. I don't know if it's worse in the Old Testament. Because at least in the New Testament's like, oh yeah, like the one who threw perfume on Jesus. Yeah, it's like, yeah, they're going to heaven. From what, I forgot what Jesus said in that. I don't think that's been mentioned in the third retelling yet. I remember in the last two, I don't remember in the third. Maybe I just forgot it for now, but... Oh man, why am I talking about... Not so much about religious stuff, actually. I'm still in the domain. Almost 40 minutes. 40 minutes into this farming domain, and now I'm just talking about Jesus. Wow. Well, I just thought of something else. Yeah, so I do plan on making videos on toys. Okay, so I did almost mess up today. I almost spent 80 on my last $200 that I'm saving for Fumos. Like, you don't know, I missed on the Sagamay Fumo, alright? It's like, oh shit, I missed on the Fumo, man. Okay, I'm waiting for rerun. I have $200, all the money I have left in my, like, bank. I'm a physical cash person. So in order to actually buy online, I have to use that bank account, which I only have $200 in it. So I just spent 80 of it on a figure I really wanted. It's like, oh, they look happy. Oh, I want to get it. Okay, if the figure looks happy, I do want to buy it, put it on the shelf. All right, I've also find happy having happy figures on the shelf. Yeah, I spent about 800 in action figures. It's like that was all my bank account before, but then I put okay 200 more in. That has to be for the Fumo. No dropping money. It's like I actually did buy a Star Wars figure. I bought the Black Series Platoon. I have pictures of him on my community posts on YouTube if you want to see him. But I had to pay full price, $35 to reissue. And good thing I did. So I checked like a month or two later, he was sold out for the reissue on the site. This is the only site to find on for the reissue. I remember like back in like the pandemic, I went to Toy just trying to look for him. I couldn't find him. So good thing they reissued him. But he does have issues with like the articulation. I don't like the trough goods. It feels a bit too... It did break, like the little thing in the middle, so I did take it off and wash it. I was washing some old plushies I got, like a second hand. Oh man, why did I buy those plushies? Well, I did like them. They're from, I have plushies from these dead, like, gacha games, like Mayatsu Warheat and Alchemy Stars. I haven't washed the Alchemy Stars one, because they're in, like, a plastic bag, so it's like, good enough, they're probably clean. But the Magatsu Warhead keychains, they are left out on the storefront as like it's like, okay, I should probably clean them. They're sitting out in a Japanese store, secondhand Japanese store for I don't know how long, so I bought them on Wine. Alright. Like, okay, I should probably wash them. So I did. Yeah, but I still hate the duties I had to pay for my Mandarake order, which is when I got like some action figures. Okay, I shouldn't say what I bought specifically at Mandarake, but I'm surprised that I had to like email them like, hey, can you please put PayPal? I literally cannot use my bank here. I have to go through PayPal, which is one of the card processors I am protesting because of the whole game situation. Because that company that did it with Collective Shout, they're also a critic of Detroit Become Human. So like they're after other games as well, not just the adult content, like weird fetish adult content. They're after normal games as well. It's like we have to stop them in their tracks. Gamers must rise up. All right. Remember, they're only as powerful as companies that yield to them. You have to stop like the companies or like government that they're trying to lobby to probably. If they just keep things with it, we'll lose our games, alright? And as a game preservationist, I can't stand for games to just be gone forever. Alright? And so I'm talking about if a game studio, publisher, or developer shuts down a game, like a live service one, boycott them till they bring it back, alright? And it better be good, not like what they did to Alchemy Stars. So if you play Nikkei, stop spending, alright? They did Alchemy Stars dirty as heck with the offline version. At least they have it, but it's only main story. Pretty badly done. It was like, oh yeah, the main story is arc, you don't have your actual like account progress. It's like, oh, what's the point of that? Only keep the characters, and you can't get new characters. So I just grabbed like some test account that was posted on Wine. So I have every character, including unreleased broken ones that don't work. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know if I can play it for retorting. So I'm still reading the story of that. But yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, so I finally figured out who this other plushie Alchemist was when I got. It's Tarwain, Druid leader of like the Dards or something. Yeah, they're cute. The other one was Vice. I wish they got like action figures. Like only figure I know was like some prize figure of Vice and like a swimsuit Vice, I guess. 1/8 scale. I don't buy like I usually just buy action figures. I'm gonna just take a break real quick before I get on there. Alright, I forgot what I was talking about. I used the bathroom, I ate a slice of bread, drank some water. I think I was talking about when I was taking a piss, I remember, oh yeah, I was talking about Lego, right? And I was like, yeah, I think I'm talking about Lego. Alright. So I'm still waiting for... Okay, I'm gonna lower the volume. I don't think I can access the options in the domain. It'll be last run of the Keqing farming, but... I was talking about Lego, so... I wait for a set, like, Pro Tunes micro... Oh, phone. Alright, so yeah, some of the Pro Tune micro fighter. It says... The Pro Tunes, like, Starfighter is one of the old Lego sets I got when I was a kid for like, Christmas. It was like... I was really glad I was able to rebuild it when I went for my Lego trays last year. I went insane with it. I went through the entire house twice, doing as many Lego bricks as I could. Alright, I went insane. And at the very end of doing Potions Micro, I found people looking for the back tail thing. It was a clip joint, and it broke on me on the way upstairs. Like, oh, I found it with the flag. Oh, that's good. Alright, we bring it upstairs, and it just breaks. I was like, oh, wow. Really? At the last moment, the clip joint of Taurus breaks. With every clip joint will, they all break. Alright. I hate clip joints. Alright. What's it for Keqing's domain? I'm gonna lower the volume a bit. I think it's a bit too loud for, like when I'm talking, it's a bit too loud. Alright. Let me just check my phone real quick. Alright, does it for me for now. I've been Wavium. Bye. You know what? No, I'm gonna farm more. I'm gonna do this domain now. I need Pyro, and I'm assuming also MNO. So I think Tazo's better for this, actually. Should probably level the artifact after all these years. 17. Crit damage. No, I never... Huh? Dust of White. Wait a second. Oh, they just added... Why did such a dumb system? This is what you just choose. There's gonna be like some hyper-sensitive resources they're selling in the shop, isn't it? Hyper-sensitive resources they're selling in the shop. Hyper-sensitive resources they're selling in the shop. Hyper-sensitive resources they're selling in the shop. Right now, I bet. In the stiff shop? Okay. Not here. Oh, I actually don't see it anywhere. I know Honkai Sorrow like forces it in like the bundles. Oh, it's actually they actually don't sell it. Oh wow. I mean Honkai Sorrow they sell that shit, but here that's not. Oh wow, that's actually pretty surprising. Why is it trying to inside 50 of these? I have 34. How I build characters? Alright. Oh yeah. So I have a choice of team here. Jinky was not good for this domain. I remember before the only pyro I had built for a long time was Xinyan. I mean, since the Reway like 1.2, and I got Xinyan from doing the event, broke the pick, and they were just the only fire I had built for years. First weapon banner temple got the Unforged. Alright. The problem with doing this domain with Xinyan, that they don't have much pyro application, they're physical damage. So my build is actually physical damage attack. Same thing with Rosaria actually, I mean, supposed to build Rosaria support, but I also have them physical damage. Oh man, remember I didn't have a support till Tokomi, so Rosaria was on the team instead of a support. No, so I already have 2 fires, have a wind. Oh yeah, Tazua. I have both. It's Tazua. Here's Tazua.
要带上我吗?
I'm supposed to have them have fire. So no Geo, so no Albedo. Well, I did have the full pity, but after I full pitied Albedo, I got Naiwo in 2 pulls right after that. I'm not building Naiwo. And I didn't get the weapon either, so no. I bring Fischl? They're physical damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, Fischl's also built physical damage also, by the way. Oh yeah, I built the 4 stars physical damage. Yeah, that's normal. I mean, what else do I build them? I don't know. Wouldn't that, even if the Hiddy is not built, that Wink might oh actually I just run Rain Showdown in support. Why didn't I think of that? Why oh so I took the headphones off. Oh yeah, I'm farming more now. So wasn't there a rant about Lego? Yeah, I never did that. Yeah, so the micro fighter. Oh yeah, the aftermarket. Oh yeah, that. So if I wanted those sets I couldn't as a kid, like those like $10 power miner sets, it's also walkies. Like, what's there this way here? Jump. So I think Lego should really like rerun sets, look out some action figures it reruns. But because they even say on their site they become a slot after collector's item, they rely on the like aftermarket value because they bought Bricklink so they control the aftermarket value. They rely on that stuff just to like keep sales of exclusivity FOMO. It's like, oh, afterwards, oh no, I guess you don't get the set. Hey, we own the biggest after sale market for Lego. If you want to check it out, come on. I'm honestly surprised that there's no like legal thing going on. I know like a bunch of like these like antitrust things are easily bought out by the rich, but still, come on. Buying the top aftermarket for your product that you make in limited quantities and never bring back, like keep exclusive, that has to be some sort of red flag, right? I mean, use some of the stuff like, I'm pretty sure that Pro Toon set that I talked about goes for a while. Same like my other sets that I rebuilt, like, you know Brick Daddy, right? And Space Police free. Oh yeah, good luck trying to get him now. Quite expensive. Unfortunately. I mean, I really like the set. I took off the Atenai though. Atenai was a weak part of the set. I like the set. But now if I want to say, hey, you should get this Lego set. Oh yeah, you can't fucking get it. And now you pick a brick all you want. Those minifigures for Space Police free are too expensive. So I can't even get sets that I want. Like, I'm lucky I got like this one of the sets I won the most was that one with the green forearm die where he steals gold. I was lucky, not me, but my brother got it as like a birthday gift. But because he doesn't take care of his Lego and it's pieces. But guess who rebuilt it last year and now has mostly all the parts to it in my collection. That just feels good. It's like that you want for so long that was never yours, but the person who had it just took it apart, didn't care for it, and you rebuild it after decades. But now it is fully yours. It's just epic. I don't know what else to say but epic. And then I just put it in a box because I actually don't have a room right now. I still need to put my old Mega Bloks there because I do prefer Mega Bloks over Lego. But Mega Bloks right now is dead. They killed it off and now they're rebranding with a new one. Because Mega Bloks was bought out by Mattel like a long time ago after the Magnetics failure. Which I do have some Magnetics, alright. And then it basically stopped like the original themes like after a while. Became all licensed. I know Halo is actually just no longer. Halo was the top Mega Bloks thing. It's basically no longer there. Ever since the wave for the Halo TV show, they stopped with Halo sets. I think there's like one Halo set after that. There's one and they like Halo 2 like character pack too. But the Halo show was the end of Halo, basically. And then lost its cultural relevancy. I don't think making like that last game with a free-to-play multiplayer was the right move. I think they should have had the full game fee, single player too. They have that over an edge, and then market it as like full Halo game, and then they do like a big merchandising run. I mean, they could probably just make some old Halo games, like maybe Halo Wars 1 and 2, and maybe like drop would make it. No, I think the Master Chief section would be too big of a loss. Maybe they should try to make Halo Infinite free, so I could play it. But I can't put Master Chief collection anymore because of the Steam family sharing thing, so I can't play it anymore. So I can't finish my legendary run of Halo CE because I literally cannot play it because the account that owns it is American, while my accounts are Canadian. So. I think I could. No, I can't go on that account. It's like to someone else's Steam because they don't play a game anymore. They gave me the account fully, so it is technically my account now, but it's still their stuff. So I never know if they want to play games. So I won't know. Okay, wait, let's start to finish Halo. I really want to. So I also wanted a Master Chief figure. So the only one I found online was for $28 for 6-inch from Halo 5, which I do own Halo 5 actually for the Xbox One. Out the Xbox One limited edition, it's that trashy metal kit that broke on me as a kid when I was trying to build it. I don't think I should have built it as a kid, but I did. I tried, couldn't. All right. What else to do there except for maybe glue? I can find where I put the corpse, maybe. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't put on access, but what was that? What's that to do with? It jumped! And so I could play Halo 5, but then I would miss the context of the other Halo games. Only Halo game I did beat was Reach on normal, because that was after I hit a road on CE Mission 2, which I did beat for video, actually. I did beat that part of stuff on, like at the first like holdout at the tower. I did that on video. But so good. And then I just breezed through the rest of the level, hiding behind rocks. Yeah, I couldn't do the silent choreographer because I stopped playing, and then they did the Steam change, unfortunately. So why did they lock it regions? Does not think that, oh, neighboring countries? There might be a family in the neighboring countries that share Steam. Wait, what? What do you mean we're gonna put a lock? Yeah, we're locking it. Buy the same game again. You'll never own the games you paid for digitally. Wow. I mean, the only games I own are the ones I'm able to put on my external hard drive, alright? So. Actually, but then I didn't pay for any of those. Wait, no. No, actually, I think I did buy the fighting game. Oh, yeah, I have to I'll probably play that and I have the fighting game. It was on sale for like $5 for sure. Yeah, so I did pay for the fighting thing, yeah. I mean, I do want to play some Knuckle Arc in it, alright. You're doing. I watched Eternal Phantasm without even reading the 2 visual novels when I was a kid. I probably shouldn't have watched Eternal Phantasm when I was a kid, but it was on YouTube, so it's like, yeah, sure. I remember when, what was it, Funimation had, like, they had the shows on YouTube, but then when they got bought out by Sony, which should never have happened, they already own Crunchyroll, they have a monopoly on the, like, localization, like, stuff. Who went this through? They're American companies, so the fault lies with America for even letting that acquisition happen. So how they let Activision Blizzard like be bought up by Microsoft, that should have happened either. Microsoft already has a big game division. They get one of like the biggest ones. The publisher, the developer. No, that should have been illegal. Who paid off the U.S. government? It happens to every U.S. administration is for sale. That's what the media doesn't tell you. You can just buy it out, and they'll okay your multi-million or billion-dollar deals. So you're like monopoly duopolies. I mean, it's insane. As soon as the shortcoming of using the resin is that your natural like resin, you can't use that, so you still have to go through the other thing. Come on and hit the bird! That's a horrible Angry Birds impression. I wish there's so many Angry Bird plushes. I always wanted an Ice Bird plush. Also, I didn't lower the volume, so I thought I listened to it, I was like, oh, okay, I actually sort of fine volume, but I'm just farming, so just hearing like Dulick sing, ah! Oh, that's Dulick. Now kill this guy. Don't even do it. No crit. What's the crit on you? What's the crit? What's the crit? 36? It was 36, 123? No wonder you're never hitting crits. Every piece has crit rate, but they turned it like the right up. Oh no! See what I mean with the same? See what I mean? Anyone support this with the current artifact systems? Like, oh no, now this is like super limited resource. They have to do annoying and tedious things for. Oh wow, thanks a lot, MiHoYo. Where is Dawei? Alright, where is Dawei? Let me use this actually. Why am I still farming? Wait, was I supposed to do something else? Yeah, I was supposed to do something else. I was doing the story. Because there's a... It popped up in the event tab here. Sidian Onslaught. I haven't thought to do it yet. I'm still on the quest. Oh, let me check my Keqing builds. Oh no. Also, do it while we're here. You're getting a promotion! I am broke! I'm not fighting I haven't fought the Vol in at least 3 years. Alright. 4 hours! Yikes. That's a no for me, dude. Oh, don't think the Prinny speak now. Don't speak Prinny! Don't say dude! Oh, holy shit, dude. Where's the Wild Princess and the Brian Prince coming to Steam, dude? I love that game on the Switch, even though it heated up the system my shit, dude. Ah! Oh. This is no crit anyway, actually, what the fuck? This has a percent attack, dude. Dude. Okay, so what's my crit rate right now? Seven Prey does 72 crit rate, 190 crit damage. I need to change the set. So this is the easiest one to get rid of. Each one have crit damage and they have no difference. But I would prefer that one with crit. Attack one I keep. This one is really good crit rate, 14%. This is 2. Okay, so what? I just need one with both crit rate and crit damage. Nope. Okay, I prefer crit rate, so I get more crits consistently. This one has a chance of becoming crit damage. Can't I just like extract those other artifacts actually? Can't I do that? You know, through all these menus and stuff. Where are you, Keqing? You only see one, right? Yeah, I had to pick the constellation, alright? I did it for free. What I need to beat is 14 crit damage, or maybe that for more crit rate. Okay. Oh, I need to just get in there. Come on, for damage. Always defense! It's always defense! I'm gonna have to take... Yeah, it's gonna be best to take this. Seven. Oh, 2 on the fence! What is this, Honkai Star Rail? This one has attack. It could get next tier. Come on, next tier. Give me that crit rate. Give me that crit rate. Oh! Okay, let's finish. Oh, there was 2 attacks. I need attack percentage. Crit damage. It's my turn. Crit at... Still at 76. It could be better. It could be better, but I am too lazy. Let me waste my resources. You can laugh. You have permission to laugh at my relics, alright? You have permission granted to laugh. But because that one had free, I think would have 1 less of the extra upgrade. So I sort of want to get the... No. No, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, this is probably the best I have. Alright. No, even higher. Free the fence. I think this is actually negative damage from what I had before. I need aggravate now. I need to run aggravate for the Chink to do anything now. Do you like what you made me do that way? I bought the stin. I bought the stin, and you still do this to me. I bought the stin when it dropped the discount. I know, but... Well, what happened to Dawa rewarding players? He never did. All he does is shut down the games. What you own is nothing. He will do it the same when it stops making them cash, alright? You don't even matter. Alright? Just remember that. In that way's eyes, all you are is a wallet. Until you're no longer usable. And then, you lose everything. That is the end of Genshin Impact. I've been Wavdium. It's been a lot of talking. I don't know if I'll even upload this night. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be playing ZZZ actually. What am I doing farming Genshin? And now because because no one else has complained about this. All right, Sport doesn't care. There's 4 hidden antidotes for Isan, Zillowen, Kinich, and Ifa, and they don't show up on the map. There's 2, Zillowen and Kinich. They will appear near the Adventurers Guild here. So, I'm giving a reward. Shut up. Alright, they want to hear that voice line again. Even if it is, I think, Rita's voice actor from Honkai, I think. But, and then over here, the other 2, for Ifa and Isan, you have to craft an item. Remember, only do 1 per day. So I don't know which one you'll get. You'll get 1 standing here, or you have to craft something, they appear. Remember, day we walked. I only found out yesterday, so I will be missing 1. So I got Ziwawen and Isan so far. So if I did Kinich or Ifa, and then that's it. I can't get all of the antidotes. You can't, because it doesn't tell you, it doesn't even show it on the map. So you got edged by following the character marker on the map? That's a lie. That is lying to your face. It's insane how they got away with this. Don't complain right now, customer support. They won't care. In fact, they'll insult you and might ban your account. I don't know. Just always think of the worst. Remember, be paranoid, be scared, be afraid. Oh, it's actually Yanfei's birthday. Samir just thought, how's your journey coming along? As for me, I'm neck deep in Wigo document these days. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about the workload, but rather the questions. Wait, 8 out of 10 consultations start with something like, how do I exploit gray area in this clause just enough to get the upper hand? Or, is there a way to bury a trap clause in here without technically breaking the law? Doesn't it sound absurd? The law is supposed to be a shield for justice, and not a pickaxe for digging loopholes, which is why I've come to the conclusion that a legal education seminar is sorely needed. So, would you be open to sitting in on a trial session? You won't do anything, just listen. Afterwards, I'd like to appreciate your honest thoughts. Did anything sound like gibberish? Should I break it down more? I was talking too fast? If the feedback is promising, I might even develop it into a full guidebook. But let's take it one step at a time. So will you come? I'll be waiting for you. No. Alright. There's the Yanfei's birthday. I have tweet. Yeah, oh, my tweet build is horrible, but imagine not getting crit. Imagine not getting crit. Where's my Yanfei? Yanfei! Oh, 50. I don't have anything on them. Yeah, I don't think I will. I lost there's wins on. Oh yeah, it's like the Dodoko Tails on Twee. Hey Twee, Dodoko Tails, yay! I think I have them on the wrong person. Because this is Twee's signature from a summer event. It has no trit support, so yeah, this has trit rate, which would very much help Twee. We're just seeing attack percentage right now when they can't even trit. I I'm messing up the song, aren't I?